Hello, fellow explorers of knowledge. Have you ever wondered where you might find the US dollar being revered as much as in its birthplace? Let's embark on this thrilling journey together. Welcome back, dear subscribers. And if you're joining us for the first time, a warm welcome to our channel. Today, we'll be navigating through the myriad countries and territories that have fascinating tales of how the US dollar became their official currency. And here's an enticing proposition. Ensure you remain with us until the conclusion, as I've got 5 astounding facts that weave seamlessly into these narratives. 17th on the list, we have the United States. Where it all began. While it might appear obvious, it's a fascinating tale of how the United States, from its inception, birthed a currency that would dominate the world stage. The dollar, reflecting the nation's growth, transformed from merely a national currency to an international symbol of stability and economic prowess. Number 16 on our list is Zimbabwe. In a twist of fate, Zimbabwe embraced the US dollar out of sheer necessity. In the late 2000s, their economy spiraled into hyperinflation, reaching an unfathomable point where they introduced a $100 trillion note. In 2009, to combat this monetary chaos, Zimbabwe commenced using many foreign currencies, with the US dollar leading the charge, rejuvenating trust in their beleaguered economy. Number 15 is Panama. Here's a country with a fascinating bond with the US dollar. Since gaining its independence in 1903, Panama's relationship with the US, particularly regarding the Panama Canal, influenced its choice of currency. Today, it's interesting to note that while they use the United States dollar, they mint their coins, identical in size and value to their US counterparts. At number 14 on the list, we have Palau. In the Azure Pacific waters lies Palau, whose decision to adopt the US dollar ties back to its compact of free association with the US. This agreement, signed in 1986, led to close relations, thus influencing not just political but economic decisions too. Number 13 is Micronesia. Sharing a similar tale to Palau, the Federated States of Micronesia, under the Compact of Free Association from 1986, embraced the US dollar, strengthening its ties with the United States and ensuring a stable economic foundation for its islands. Number 12 on the list is the Marshall Islands. Yet another Pacific nation, the Marshall Islands, also tied their destiny to the US dollar, reflecting their geopolitical ties. Post their independence in 1986, the connection with the US was pivotal in their currency choice. In number 11 comes Liberia. Liberia's tale with the US dollar is both historic and multifaceted. Despite having its currency, the historical connections with the US dating back to formerly enslaved Americans settling here fostered a dual currency system where the US dollar thrived alongside the Liberian dollar. The number 10 of the top 10 is Ecuador. The tale of Ecuador is one of resilience. After a crippling economic crisis around the turn of the millennium, Ecuador adopted the US dollar in 2000. This strategic move aimed to regain public confidence and lay a foundation for stable economic growth. In number 9 is El Salvador. El Salvador, the Central American nation, took a leap of faith in 2001. To stabilize its economy and attract foreign investments, it officially dollarized, pegging its hopes on the strength and stability of the US dollar. In number 8, the position comes East Timor. The narrative of East Timor, or Timor-Leste, is one of survival and resurgence. As it emerged from the shadows of occupation, East Timor adopted the US dollar in 2000 before even becoming a fully sovereign state. This was a move aimed at solidifying its young economy. At number 7 is Cambodia's affair with the US dollar is intriguing. While the Cambodian riel is still in circulation, the instability of the 90s led to the US dollar's proliferation. Today, it's widely accepted, coexisting with the national currency. In the 6th place, we have Turks and Caicos Islands. Turks and Caicos, a tropical paradise, while having its currency, saw the dominance of the US dollar due to a heavy influx of American tourists and significant trade interactions with the US. At number 5 comes British Virgin Islands, a unique Caribbean tale. Although the BVI has its official currency, the US dollar reigns supreme, reflecting its significant trade and tourism ties with the United States. In the number 4 position, we find in British Indian Ocean Territory. This British territory stands out as it adopted the US dollar largely due to the substantial American military presence. This showcases how geopolitical decisions can influence economic ones. Basking in the 3rd spot, we have Bonaire, a picturesque island in the Caribbean. Bonaire's adoption of the US dollar in 2011 stemmed from its transformation into a special municipality of the Netherlands, aligning its economic strategies with nearby regions. In the silver position, we have Sint Eustatius, another gem from the Dutch Caribbean. Sint Eustatius, like Bonaire, transitioned to the US dollar in 2011, reflecting its geographical and economic ties. The number 1 position is Sabah. Rounding off our list is Sabah, completing the trio of special municipalities of the Netherlands in the Caribbean. The reasons for its adoption of the US dollar in 2011 mirror those of its sister islands: regional proximity and trade dynamics. As we near our journey's end, here are the compelling 5 facts I promised. Despite its immense worth, Zimbabwe's Z$100 trillion note could barely purchase a loaf of bread. Although identical to US coins in dimensions, Panama's coins have distinct local designs. Before gaining sovereignty, East Timor's early embrace of the US dollar was a significant leap of faith. Many nations' decision to use the US dollar is often a strategic maneuver to win back public trust in their economies. While several nations use the US dollar, many have never encountered US coins, instead minting their variants. If these tales stirred the explorer in you, share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this interesting, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening tales from around our world. Until we journey together again, thank you for tuning in.